inflation soaring and major companies laying off thousands, what steps can we take to protect and grow our wealth in these uncertain times? Good evening, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Silver Dad Knows. Remember, always live with no edits. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button now, as you're gonna like what I'm about to say. So yes, right here to my right, I've only shown this round right here once. I believe I showed it about a month ago. This by far is one of my very, very best, not just my best, but best looking as well. Founders of Liberty is a unique series of rounds exclusively from APMEX that celebrates the ideas that make freedom possible. These ideas are depicted with symbolic representations on the reverse of each round, while the averse displays a historical figure who either developed the concept or was chosen as the idea's best representative. So the averse features an artistic rendering of Benjamin Franklin, and the reverse displays an old-fashioned printing press along with the various religious symbols, signifying freedom of speech, press, and religion, the text of which is circumscribed at the top of the round, while the metal weight and purity fills out the bottom. Very, very stunning. I mean, it's just beautiful, you know. Whether you're religious or you're not religious, you cannot take away how unifying this image is, you know, how positive this image is. There's a reason freedom of speech, press, and religion are expressed within the First Amendment of the U.S. Bill of Rights to the Constitution. Benjamin Franklin compared freedom of speech to freedom of thought, and it is from this ability to reason and conceive ideas that all other freedoms derive. It's important to recognize that we are never more, and I mean, when I say this, I mean this with everything in me, but we are never more than one generation away from losing our freedoms. You know, that is how serious it is. We are never more than one generation away from losing our freedoms. And currently, I am seeing these as low as $39.99 with free shipping. I think that's excellent. Now, folks, just bear with me. This never happens. I'm about to do a shout out, and oh, no wonder. Oof, folks, I hope this comes on soon, because I want to give a shout out. So while I'm letting that load, because I just noticed it wasn't even plugged in, so duh, it died. I normally don't jump to the next coin, but I'm going to need to, just because of the situation. And as you know, Silver Dad is always live, no edits. So with that loading, I do want to discuss this piece. Now, back in the day, when I say back in the day, the early 2000s, these were just magnificent pieces to collect and to play with. I had so much joy every time my grandmother would give me one of these, because it looks like gold. Literally, it looks like gold. And for what it is, it's probably, arguably, the nicest dollar series that has been made in the modern mints. And these I used to not consider desirable, but now that I have so many collectors who buy silver actively, they're always wanting these. That is why I entertain it now, and I do collect them, because they are definitely sought after, and these are not cheap. You know, something like this goes for $15 to $25 with free shipping, and it's like, imagine, that used to be worth just $1. Okay, folks, so finally it's back up. So let's continue the show. I want to give a quick shout out to R.L. Wright 2002, and there's a comment from the other night. Thanks, Silver Dad, for sharing your knowledge with us. People in this country are destroying our American history. We cannot let that happen. They also do not teach history in school now, not like when I was a boy. I bought a few of these kangaroos when I first started stacking, but times have changed. So my concentration at the moment is constitutional silver, 90%. God bless America. Awesome comment coming right there from R.L. Wright, 2002, and especially how they ended that. They are focusing on constitutional silver. And I'm telling you right now, folks, I am also focusing more so on constitutional silver. I am actively buying more constitutional silver than I buy actual rounds. Now, I'm going to have more rounds coming in these next couple of weeks. They're going to be really cool, added to the collection. As cool as they are, I do it more for the show. The constitutional silver coins, the boring coins, that is where you want to be putting your money. And if you haven't noticed, it's been a rough month. I'm talking about, it's been a rough last couple of months, last few months, with evictions skyrocketing by 106% in July alone. This spike is a stark contrast to the flat rates we saw in April, May, and June. Major companies like Intel are laying off 15,000 employees, and big names like Tesla and Google are following suit. It's not just the tech industry. Layoffs are sweeping across manufacturing, distribution, and trucking. Every sector is feeling the pinch, with consumers having less money to spend due to ongoing economic changes. With record inflation, retail sales dropping, it just really reflects how Americans are tightening their belts. Many people, even those with six-figure salaries, are living paycheck to paycheck. When jobs are lost mid-month, paying rent the next month becomes a monumental challenge. The situation is set to worsen, with evictions likely to continue rising as layoffs persist. Landlords are facing a double whammy. Besides the increasing evictions, new laws and regulations are making it tougher to manage properties. Landlords evicting tenants are now being vilified, sometimes even compared to criminals. Literally, 1984, we are living in it. This turbulent period does, however, present an unparalleled opportunity for savvy investors. As the real estate market adjusts, there will be chances to acquire rental properties at significantly reduced prices. The economic instability we're witnessing, marked by job losses, inflation, and rising evictions, creates a volatile environment. Traditional investments like real estate are becoming riskier, especially with potential rent caps and increased regulations looming. In contrast, silver offers a hedge against this instability. With the current financial landscape, where every sector is experiencing disruptions, investing in silver can provide a safe haven. It protects your wealth from inflation and currency devaluation, which is rampant now, unfortunately. As real estate becomes more challenging, diversifying into silver is a no-brainer. And beside it being a strategic move, it really arguably is the solution to many of your financial problems. And I do want to just say a little bit more about this piece. So this is a 2006 Sacagawea. The Sacagawea Dollar Series is a 15-year-old collection minted from 2000 to 2015. This unique dollar surprised collectors when it was first released due to its beautifully golden surface. Although this coin looks like gold, it is actually comprised of a heavy copper nickel alloy that makes it stand out among other US dollars. So just really catches your eye. Collectors enjoy the ease of the Sacagawea collection, since most minted are reserved for collecting purposes only. Sacagawea dollars are available in perfect, brilliant, uncirculated, or proof condition like this. So definitely seek them out if this is what you're into. So right here, the 2006 S Sacagawea dollar was minted at the famous San Francisco Mint and contains a mirrored proof finish. The famous Native American portrait is featured on the reverse of the coin, as well as the coin's date of mintage. And then you go to the reverse, featuring an eagle design, which was changed in 2009. This is a 2006. But folks, as always, thank you so much for joining us for another evening of Silver Dad Knows. God bless you. God bless your household. And as always, God bless America.